Good morning, everyone. When a fool is talking, listen very carefully, because knowing what not to do is just as important as knowing what to do. You need to listen to whatever you hear. Listen carefully, even when a fool is talking, because knowing what not to do is just as important as knowing what to do. Stop seeing life with the rear view mirror. Stop seeing life with the rear view mirror. The windshield is what you should look through and see your future through. A man that would not let the past go is like a driver that put his car on a reverse gear. A man that would not let his past go is like somebody that put his car permanently on a reverse gear. A man that would not let his past go is like somebody that put his car permanently on a reverse gear. Where does the reverse gear goes? Where does the reverse gear goes? It goes in no other direction apart from backward. So, from this, at this level, we jump into the topic of today. We jump into the topic of today. The topic of today is let go of the past, move on and win big. Let go of the past, move on and win big. Let go of the past, move on and win big. A man that will not move on will stand still. A man that will not let the past go is like somebody that go to the garbage dump to pick things to eat. All the waste of today, all the rest, all the garbages of today that you've thrown into the trash can, when you go back there and pick something to eat, exactly is what a man that will not let the past go. That is what the man that will not let the past go. That is what he's doing. It's like somebody that went back to all the refuse, all the trashes he has thrown into the refuse dump and begin to feast from them. Let go of the past. Because if you do not let go of the past will not free you. Free the past so that you can be free to move forward. A glorious high throne from the beginning is a place of sanctuary. Let the past go so that you can move forward. It says, remember ye not the former things. Forget the things of old. Behold, I do a new thing. Shall ye not know it? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. Behold, I do a new thing. Shall ye not know it? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. Let go of the past. God himself is telling you, remember ye not the former things. Forget the things of old. Behold, I do a new thing. Shall ye not know it? He is asking you, are you not going to see what I'm doing? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. It goes further. Jackals and holes will worship me because I make a way in the wilderness. Let the past go, or else you will not go beyond the past. Let the past go, or else you will not go beyond the past. Do not dwell in the past. It's a dawn of a new day. Let go and let God. Do not dwell in the past. It's a dawn of a new day. Let go and let God. The man that will not allow the past to go is like somebody that put his car permanently on a reverse gear. And reverse gear goes no other place than backward. We have to move forward because our God is a God of forward. Our God don't look at our past. He has forgiven us. Then we got to forgive ourselves. If you don't forgive yourself, then you have yourself to blame. The glorious high throne from the beginning is a place of sanctuary. Again, we are considering let go of the past, move on, and win big. A man that will not forgive himself cannot forgive others. And without forgiveness, we have nowhere going. Let go of the past, move on, and win big. My God. This is deep. We have to discern. We have to be able to search the unsearchable. We have to dig deep. The glory of the latter house shall be greater than that of the former. So, forget the past, learn from it, pick the lessons you can pick from there, move on. Let go of the past, let go, let God. The energy we waste on a daily basis on bemoaning our past failure. If we can invest those level of energy in our present endeavors and future, we will become a wonder on the heart. The energy we wasted, the energy we are wasting, bemoaning our past failure, if we can invest those level of energy in our present and future, we will become a wonder on the earth. Let's ignore our past failures, learn from them, and become the star that God has made us to be. Let's ignore our past. Let's ignore our past failure, learn from them, and become the star that God has made us to be. I remember the word of my mother in those days. I remember what my mom used to tell me. It's a sun, the sun that is shining now is still enough to dry the clothes. The sun that is shining now is still enough to dry the clothes. Meaning, you can still achieve all your goals with what you have now, despite all the past failures, despite all the past losses. The sun that is shining now is still enough to dry all the clothes. A man that will not let go of the past will never amount to anything in life. A man that will not let go of the past will not amount to anything in life. A man that will not let go of the past will not amount to anything in life. A man that will not let go of the past will not amount to anything in life. Live who you were. Love who you are. Look forward to who you will become. Live who you were or where you were. Love who you are now. Look forward to the who you will become. Love who you are. Look forward to who you will become. Albert Einstein said something. Learn from your yesterday. Live for today. Hope for tomorrow. Learn from yesterday. Live for today. Hope for tomorrow. That is what winners does. Learn from yesterday. Live for today. And hope for tomorrow. That is what winners does. Holding on is believing that there is a past. Letting go is knowing that there is a future. Rose Kingman said something. Holding on to our past hurt and disappointment is like getting knocked down and refuse to stand up. My God. My God. Holding on to our past is very, very dangerous. Holding on to our past hurts and disappointment is like getting knocked down and refuse to stand up. Getting knocked down and refuse to stand up is what you are doing when you are holding on to all the past hurt, when you refuse to let the past go. Our past failures and frustrations are like knockdowns. Our past failure and frustrations, they are like knockdowns. And in boxing, we know that knockdown happens, but knockdown is not the same thing as knockout. In boxing, we know that knockdown happens. That means the referee will come and give the eight counts. 1, 2, 3. If the boxer stand up between these 8 counts, if he can beat the count, the fight will be allowed to go on. Our past failures and frustrations are like knockdowns in a boxing bout, but refusing to stand up makes them a knockout. Will you allow your knockdown to become a knockout? If you let it go, it will just be at the level of knockdown. If you move on, it becomes just a knockdown. But if you sit down there, refusing to let the past go, then it becomes a knockout. And when you are knocked out, you are counted out. When you are knocked out, you are counted out. Some of us think that holding on to our past hurt make us strong. No. Our strength is in letting go of such negative emotions. It takes courage to let go of your past, but it is the only way to find lasting peace. It takes courage to let go of our past, but it is the only way to find lasting peace. Let go of the past, but keep the lessons. Let go of the past, but keep the lessons. Let go of the past, but keep the lessons. It is the lesson of the past that is important to us. It is the lesson of the past that is important to us. Let go of the past. Take the lessons to heart. Learn from them so that it will not repeat itself. Then that is what makes us a winner that God has created us to be. Let go of the past. Move on and win big. That is the only way of having lasting peace. Let go of the past. Keep the lesson so that it will never repeat itself. Let go of the past. That is the way of the winners. Let go and let God. Until we let go of the past will not let us go. Stagnation is a curse, and we reject it in the name that is above every other name, in the name of Jesus Christ. We reject stagnation. We reject retrogression. We will never stand still. We move forward. That is the command of our Father. Move forward, go to the promised land, reach the promised land. But if you not let go of the past, that might be difficult. That is not what He planned for us. Let go of the past, reaching the goal, becoming who God has created us to be. That is our portion. A glorious high throne from the beginning is a place of sanctuary. That is what it tells us, and that is what we are going to be. We have to keep the lesson of the past and move on. We have to keep the lesson of the past and move on. We are not to dwell in the past. If we want to achieve anything meaningful in life, we have to let go and let God. Let go of the baggage of the past. It weigh you down and keep you stuck. Let go of the baggage of the past. It weigh you down and keep you stuck. When you let go, you are not giving up. Letting go means you know that there is something greater ahead of you than what lies behind you. Letting go means you know that there is something greater ahead of you than what lies behind you. That is the meaning of letting go. Letting go means you know that there is something greater ahead of you than what lies behind you. The pains of today will leave you when you let go. Let go and let God. Your pain is as a result of your thought and attachment to your past. Your pain, our pain, my pain, is a result of our thought and attachment to our past. Attachments to the past bring nothing but pain. Dwelling in the past means we have not really forgiven ourselves. Dwelling in the past means you have not really forgiven yourself. It brings self-hate and regret. When I let go of what happened in the past, I'm saying, welcome to the new now. And that gets me ready for the brand new future. That gets me ready for the brand new future. Letting go of the past get me ready of today and of the brand new future that we are picturing. There is a difference between new and brand new. You know, there is a difference between new and brand new. There is a difference between new and brand new. That is why the word of God says, the glory of the latter house shall be greater than that of the former. Brand new and newness with innovations and great improvement. All of this you may lose if you never allow bygone be bygone. If you never allow bygone be bygone, you may lose the momentum of today and the ecstasy of tomorrow. Let bygone be bygone. Let go and let God. Let go and let God. Forget the past, move on, and you will see new energy. New energy, new ecstasy, new power will be released unto you. The prayer of a righteous man make tremendous power available. The prayer of a righteous man make tremendous powers available. Eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, neither has it entered into the heart of man what God proposed to do for those that trust in him, for those that loves him. Meaning, do not allow the past to rob you of now and the glorious future that lies ahead of you. This is what it is. This is the truth, and this is the reality. Let go and let God. Like I said brand new and newness with innovations and great improvements. All of this you may lose if you never allow bygone be bygone. Let bygone be bygone. Let go and let God. In my own attitude, I see my victories every day, but I never dwell on my past failures. I see my victories every day, but I never dwell on my past failures. We have all gotten some past failures and regrets, but we do not need to live there. We do not need to live in the past so that we will not lose the present and the future. The present is new and the future is brand new, with innovations, with newness. Let go and let God. If you want to fly in the sky, you need to leave the heart. If you want to fly in the sky, you need to leave the heart. When you dwell in the past, when you dwell on the past hurts, failure, frustrations, you are not going to fly. If you want to fly, you need to leave the heart. If you want to move forward, you need to let go of the past that drags you down. Leave who you were. Love who you are. Look forward to who you will become. Leave who you were. Love who you are now. Look forward to who you are going to become. You know you are on the right track when you have no interest in looking back. You know you are on the right track when you have no interest in looking back. Cast your body on Christ because he cares for you. You can be sure you are on the right track when you have no desire to look back. You can be sure you are on the right track when you have no desire to look back. Let go of the past, but keep the lessons it taught you. Let go of the past, but keep the lesson it taught you. When a kid stumbles, he looks up and looks forward. But when an adult stumbles, he looks back of what caused the stumbling. Both reactions are good. Both reactions are good. When a kid stumbles, he looks up and looks forward. But when an adult stumbles, he looks back and look at what has caused the stumbling. Both reactions are good. Look back, learn from it, then look forward. Out of the mouth of babes, he has ordained praises. Out of the mouth of kids, he has ordained praises. When a kid stumbles, he look forward, he look up. But when an adult stumbles, he look back and see, oh, what has caused my stumbling? Let's be like a kid. Let's be like an adult. Let's mix the two together. Both reactions are good. Look back and see why you fell down. Then look up and look forward and continue your journey. That is how it is. That is what we're going to do. And that is how we're going to get our results. Don't forget, we are considering the topic that says, let go of the past, move on, and win big. Let's go off the past, move on, and win big. That is what is going to be our portion. All right. Okay, if you are joining us for the first time, this is Diamond Hills. We speak the truth all the time. We hit the nails on the head, irrespective of who us is God. That is what we do. We are here to shed light on the truth and see how we can improve our lives through the basic wisdom and knowledge that are God-based. The knowledge, the wisdom that originates from the source of life himself, which is our God Almighty. He says, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, learn from me, because my yoke is easy and my burden is light." Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, I will give you rest. Learn from me, take my yoke upon you, for my yoke is easy, my burden is light. We are learning from the feet of the masters. The little we can learn, we try to share with others so that we can grow up and develop together. Iron sharpeneth iron. That is what it's all about. If you are new here, like our video, press the subscription button, and let's see if our life will change or not. A glorious high throne from the beginning is our place of sanctuary. Look forward, look up, never dwell on the past so that we will not be stuck in the mud. Never dwell in the past so that we will never be stuck in the mud. Let go and let God. That is the topic of today. All right. Learn the lessons from the past and move on with strength and vitality. Learn the lessons from the past and move on with strength and vitality. Move on strong. Being trapped in your past will eventually rob you of your future. When you are trapped in your past, it will eventually rob you of your future. When your past control your present, you don't give your future a chance to grow. When your past control your present, you don't give your future a chance to grow. When your past control your present, you don't give your future a chance to grow. You will find your ways. You will figure it all out when you let the past go. You will find your way. You will figure it all out. You are learning. You are growing. You will never know everything, but know one thing for sure. All your past failures can never outweigh your present and future achievement and momentum waiting for you. You are growing. You will never know everything, but know one thing for sure. All your past failures can never outweigh your present and future achievement and the momentum that is waiting for you. Those that focus on the substance, they never see shadows. When you are focusing on the past, you are seeing only shadow. But when you concentrate on the now and the future, then you are facing the substance. Until you decide to grow up, you are still a baby. Until you decide to grow up, you are still a baby. Losers see only the darkness and the reasons why it is impossible. Losers only see the darkness and the reasons why it is impossible. They only see the reasons why it is impossible. But winners see the sun and the reason why it is possible. Let's be like the winner that see the sun and see the reason why it is possible. Great guys speak the truth, but a fast guy face the fact. Great guys, they speak the truth, but average guys face the fact. Great guys speak the truth, but average guys faces the fact. Fact and truth, they look alike. But fact can change to truth, but truth is constant. Fact and truth look alike, but they are different. Fact can change to truth later, but truth is always constant. It never changes. Truth never changes, but fact can change. It can evolve, it can develop, it can metamorphose. The fact is that I'm a young man today. That is the fact. But in 30 years' time, that fact would have changed. That means in 30 years' time, maybe I'm an old man. The fact is I'm a young man today, but in the next 40 years, that fact will change. Truth is thicker than fact. Fact is subject to time and season, but truth, like I said, is constant. Fact is subject to time and season, but truth is constant. The fact is that you failed yesterday. Accepted. The fact is you failed yesterday, but that fact does not define you. The fact is that you failed yesterday, but that fact does not define you. Winners of today are ex-losers. Winners of today, they are ex-losers that remain resolute and get passionate. Winners of today are ex-losers that remain resolute, persevering, and become passionate. God of the mountain is the God of the valley. When a man dies, shall he live again? All the days of my appointed time will I wait till my change come. When a man die, shall he live again? All the days of my appointed time will I wait till my change come. When a man die, shall he live again? All the days of my appointed time will I wait till my change come. Never give in to the frustration of the past. Find a new purpose to live. If you have nothing to die for, then you have no reason to live. A man that have nothing to die for surely have nothing to live for. Live for a purpose, live to fulfill something. There is a void you can fill. There are mountains you can climb. Your place is there up at the top of the mountain. You've stayed long enough in the valley. Let's move on to the mountains and be who God has created us to be. Never give in to the frustration of the past. Find a new purpose to live. If you have nothing to live for, if you have nothing to die for, then it makes no sense anymore. A man that has nothing in his heart that is burning, oh, if I don't get this one, this is very important. If you have nothing to die for, then you have nothing also to live for. Bishop T.D. Jakes said something that I like. He said, if you can't figure out your purpose, figure out your passion. If you cannot figure out your purpose, figure out your passion. For your passion will lead you right into your purpose. If you cannot figure out your purpose, look out for your passion, because your passion will lead you right into your purpose. And that is making a lot of sense. The reason why we sit down and cry and mourn about yesterday is because today is making no meaning. A man that is very engaged, very busy, looking up, have no time to bemoan and live on the regret of yesterday. Yesterday is gone. Today is a new gift. Unwrap it. Yesterday is gone. Today is a new gift. Unwrap the gift. Enjoy the life. Bless others. reach out to others, be a blessing, be an agent of change. If you can't figure out your purpose, figure out your passion, for your passion will lead you right into your purpose. Another wise man said, without purpose, life has no heart. Without purpose, life has no heart. Without purpose, life has no heart. Forget about the past. Let my past belong to the archive and museums, but my today is in my hands, and the future is in the hands of God. My past belongs to the archive and the museums, but my today is in my hands, and the future is in the hands of God. And I know that my future shall be all right. Yesterday belonged to the archive and museum. Today is in my hands, and the future is in the hands of God. And we know that whatever we commit into the hands of God is sure, safe, and secure. The past is gone. Today is in my hands. Tomorrow is in the hands of God. And whatever we commit into the hands of God is secure and safe. That gives the assurance that my future shall be all right. In the word of Nikki Banas, do not forget who you are and where you come from. Do not forget who you are and where you come from. You are made of the brightest stars and the widest oceans. You are made of the highest mountains and the tallest trees. You are made of dreams, power, and miracles. Wishes and light. You have heroes, you have warriors, you have kings, you have queens, you have God flowing through your veins. You come from the realm of infinite possibilities and incredible greatness. You are here for a reason. You are here for a reason. At the end of life, what really matters is not what we bought. At the end of life, what really matters is not what we bought, not how much money we made, but how many lives, how much impact we were able to make. At the end of life, what really matters is not what we bought, but what we built. Not what we got, but what we shared. Not our competence, but our character. Not our success, but our significance. Let us live a life that matters. Live a life of love and ecstasy. Let us touch the life of somebody. If we sit down crying every day, oh, I cannot become this. Yesterday, I had this. I had this mistake. Now I'm still crying. I have no husband. My wife is gone. My life is battered. If we continue doing this, we cannot take care of our own lives. Talk less of taking care of the life of others. Let go of the past. Grab today is a gift. Unwrap the gift. Be who God has created you to be. Look forward to a bright future. The glory of the latter house shall be greater than that of the former. Don't forget, we are considering the topic, let go of the past, move on and win big. Let's go of the past, move on and win big. Until we decide to let go of the past, we are like that driver that put his car on a permanent reverse gear. The past always generates negative emotion, But when you look up in the future with ecstasy, it creates positive energy. It creates positive energy. Do not put your car in permanent reverse gear, because a reverse gear goes no other place than backward. A reverse gear go no other place than backward. Let us be like that wise man that put his automobile in permanent gear 1, gear 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, giving gas all the way. That is the attitude of the winner. Living in the past cannot guarantee a bright future. Let go of the past, let go and let God. Forget about all the hurts of the past. Forgive all those that have wronged you so that God can forgive you. Move on with zest and energy, with vitality, with vigor. Give life what it needs. Life will give you what you deserve. Our God is a living God. The God of the valley is also the God of the mountain. When a man die, shall he live again? All the days of my appointed time will I wait till my change come. The change will not come if we refuse to let go of the past. When we refuse to let go of the past, we are enlisting in the battalion of the enemy. We are waging war against ourselves. There is no mountain that you cannot skip. There is no challenge that you cannot surmount, because the energy, the power that is at work in us is enough to conquer any battles. We are a royal priesthood, a peculiar people, a holy nation. He has not given us the spirit of timidity, but spirit of love and sound mind. Spirit of timidity is not our portion, but spirit of love and sound mind. Forget about the past. Pick the necessary lessons and move forward. The past is a weapon that can be used today to guarantee the future. The past is like a weapon that can be used to guarantee a good future and a better today, if we use it effectively. Learn the lesson and move on. That is how it is. That is the language of winners. That is the language of winners. If we do not allow the past to go and we are dwelling in that past, we are like the man that goes back to the refuse dump and pick all the trashes he has dropped there yesterday. And that is not a healthy lifestyle. But that is what we are doing when we refuse to let go of the past. When we dwell permanently in the past, that is what we are doing. We are like the man that goes back to the cloth he was using 20 years ago, trying to put it on again. It cannot. It's either the cloth is out of fashion or the cloth is too tight. And if the cloth of 20 years can still size you today, then there is a problem somewhere. It's either you are not growing, it's either something must be wrong somewhere for the cloth of 20 years to still fit you today. A man that cannot forgive himself, that cannot forgive others, that cannot forgive the past, is the man that will still go back to the cloth he has worn 20 years ago and try to put it on today. This is what we do every day when we do not let go of the past. It sounded like a 40-year-old man that tried to go back to his wardrobe and pick the cloth he was wearing when he was in high school and try to put it on today. Try to put on the cloth of 20 years ago and try to put it on. And if that cloth sizes you today, then something is wrong somewhere. This is not the way to go about it. What the word of God taught us is forgive others, forgive yourself, let the past go, see the abundance, hear the sound of abundance, go into the forest, hear the sound of the birds, look at the beautiful green lushes, look at the mountain, look at the waters, look around you, if a sigh of relief, breathe in fresh breath, fresh air, fresh oxygen, then you will be renewed. Those that trust in the Lord shall renew their strength. Those that trust in the Lord will not need to go and dig back what happened in their life 20, 30 years ago and begin to cry because of this. Let go of the past. The future is greater than yesterday. The sun that is shining out now is enough to dry all the clothes. The sun that is shining today is enough to dry all the clothes. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. Holding on is like saying there is no future. I have to die with the past. Holding on to our past hurts. It hurts, it brings more disappointment. It brings more frustration. It's like you getting knocked down and decide to stay there. All the past heavyweight champion in boxing, they were one time or the other get knocked down, but they stand up and they still win the contest. Never sit down because you are knocked down. Stand up and knock out the enemy. If we get knocked down and we sit down there, that is what we do when we think only about the future. We are like that boxer that got knocked down and remained to stand up. Then it's knockout. He has no chance of winning anymore. If we want to win and be who God has created us to be, we need to move away from the past, chart a new course, dig a new track, develop a new template, and be a sign unto yourself. Be a wonder to yourself. Let's look for good idea, embrace it. Let's look for new purpose. Let's look for way of bettering, improving on what lies around us. The guy that will improve on things is the guy that will improve on himself. The guy that will change his environment is the guy that will change his life. The guy that will be a blessing unto others is a guy that is already blessed. Let all be a shining of blessing. Let us lift the life of somebody up. Let us say, oh, I was part of this success story. Let us be able to say, oh, when I met you, you were like this, but thank God today, God has done it. I was instrumental to God's work. I was an instrument in the hands of God. He that cannot help himself cannot help others. The man that will dwell in the past will not be able to help himself, talk less of helping somebody else. It is as simple as that. This is not the issue of semantics. This is the issue of common sense, principle of God, and how life works. Once I was young, and now I'm getting old. I have never seen the righteous forsaken, nor their seed begging bread. Once I was young. Now I'm old. I've never seen the righteous forsaken, nor their seed begging bread. Once I was young, and now I'm getting old. I have never seen the righteous forsaken, nor their seed begging bread. Once I was young, and now I'm getting old. I have never seen the righteous forsaken, nor their seed begging bread. Let go of the past, move on, and win big. Not just winning, wins in a spectacular way. Do what no one has ever done before. Chart a new course, and the God of heaven will put his blessing on all your hustles, on all your efforts. Your word is a light unto my path and a lamp unto my feet. If you are confused, you don't know what to do, consult the word of God. God would always speak. In fact, God is speaking every day. Only we are too busy to hear. When we listen to God, the word will listen to us. Those that have a voice in the world today, they've heard the voice of God. Hear from God, the word will hear from you. Never listen to the past. Never listen to the frustration and the heartache and the disappointment of the past. Every one of us at one point or the other have gotten a lot of terrible disappointments and failures. But then failure is not fatal. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. Success is not final. What matters is determination to move on, to go forward, to get going. When the going get tough, the tough get going. If you get knocked down, stand up and knock out your enemy. Giving up is not an option. Giving up is not an option. Standing up is the right way. Instead of giving up, stand up and win big. That is the language of the winners. So, to wrap it up for today, I want to leave you with this word. I want to leave you with this nugget. Keep it in your right hand, in your left hand, so that you don't hit with it. Keep it, ruminate over it, think about it. You will see that change that you so much long for. Invest your energy that you have now in today. Invest that energy in today, and that today will bring the future that you desire. Past is gone, and let bygone be bygone. Let's improve on today. It will generate tomorrow. It's automatic. It brings the tomorrow that you need. The man that will not forgive himself cannot see a colorful today, cannot see the brightest future. Forgive others, forgive yourself, hold on to God, look inward, have a deep breath, look at your weakness, look at your strength, look at your energy, look at your downside. Embrace yourself, think, what can I do? What is the possible way forward? Not in the reverse gear. I will start with gear 1, gear 2, but not with the reverse gear. Because if you are looking from the rear view mirror, you can only go backward. And if you look at the rear view mirror, it's very small, but the windshield is big enough. That is what God wants us to see. See the big picture. See the bigger picture. You will not see the rear. The rear view mirror is very small, but the greater view, the biggest picture can you see from your windshield. Clean your windshield. If it is foggy, clean it up. Then you can see the perfect, clear picture. I'm going to leave you with this one till I come your way next time. This is Diamond Hills. We hit the nails on the head, irrespective of whose ox is God. That is what we do. We speak the truth. We are here to be a blessing unto others. The little wisdom and knowledge that we have, what we've touched, what we've seen, what we've went through in life, we try to bring it to the surface, so that everybody can be a blessing, can be a partaker. We try to bring it to the table. Life is about what you can bring to the table. It is what you bring to the table you will negotiate with. What do you have? Can you speak? What do you have? Can you learn? What do you have? Can you motivate? What do you have? Can you sing? Can you learn? Can you, whatever you have, bring into the table. It is what you are going to trade with. Let bygone be bygone. Let today be today, and let tomorrow be tomorrow. Till I come your way next time, I'm Diamond Hills. Have a blessed day. See you next time. See you on top. God bless you. Bye.